All right, the Bears, they defeat the Steelers 31-28. Two bad defenses here. 27th and 28th ranked defenses. They match up. It produced a shootout. Caleb Williams and the Bears win to get to 8-3, while the Mason Rudolph led Steelers fall to 6-5. What did you see out of this matchup this week?
Yeah, the Bears got it done again. They keep winning close games, and they are 8-3. But I'm definitely a bit concerned about the fact that they're winning close games against bad teams. Like at some point, you need to kind of like you're playing the Mason Rudolph Steelers, you're playing the JJ McCarthy Vikings, you're playing the Giants, you're playing like you're beating up on the hurt Bengals. Like eh, these are wins. That's great. You're 8-3, but I'm a little bit concerned going forward. Like you can't just keep winning games like this. Eventually, when you start playing the Packers or the Lions,
Let me read
it's
their
going to
schedule
bite you a
coming
little
up. So
bit.
you just said they're playing some easy teams, getting some wins.
Mhm.
This is their upcoming schedule: Eagles, Packers, Browns, Packers, 49ers, Lions. That's Packers twice, Eagles, Lions. I mean, they got some tough teams coming up. If they're going to win some games, they're going to have to play some good defenses and some good teams.
Yeah, I mean, we had just talked about if the Cowboys get to 10 wins. I mean, the Bears have the Browns there, but outside of that, any other win would kind of be a steal. If they steal one, that's still 10-6. If the Cowboys get to 10-5-1, they're jumping them there. So they're probably gonna have to find a way to steal, well, beat the Browns and then steal two more games on top of that.
Yeah. Big play of this game. TJ Watt, strip sack safety on Caleb Williams. It wasn't just a cool play, but that was the sack to pass his brother, JJ Watt, for 115 total sacks. So he now has the most sacks in the Watt family. Caleb Williams, he looks pretty good, but every once in a while he just has a bonehead play like this. This is the type of stuff that as he progresses in the NFL, he'll probably get out of his system. But that was a really bad play, completely on Caleb. What did you see on that one?
Yeah, Caleb definitely holds on to the ball a bit and hunts for the bigger play. It sometimes works out, and in this case, it didn't. I think I think the Bears will live with some of that. It's a little counterintuitive to like the Ben Johnson system, but I do think like that's the kind of player you have if you have Caleb Williams, and you don't really want to handcuff that because that ability has. I mean, that basically won him the game against the Giants a few weeks ago. Him getting out of the pocket, making plays with his legs. He had like 60 yards rushing in that game. And I think that is just an aspect of the offense, but sometimes, you live with the bad.
Do you think Caleb Williams has the strongest arm in the NFL? When he rolls out to the right and like tries throwing something 20, 30 yards downfield, like who has a stronger arm realistically in the league than Caleb? Like
On TV, I mean,
I'm
he
not saying
rips it.
I'm not saying accuracy or anything, but just straight up like if we put a speed gun to it, like he might have the hardest ball thrown in the NFL. Who else has thrown it that
Yeah,
hard?
I think other quarterbacks just are actually like
Have more touch?
they're like trying to make sure their wide receiver can catch it. I think Caleb is just throwing it as hard as he can because it's like I can. Yeah, I mean, it is him rolling out full speed left or right is always like, okay, what's about to happen now?
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, he's got some good, but he's got some bad, and
Mhm.
we'll see how it goes. The Steelers. I mean, their offense is so dink and dunk. Looking at Mason Rudolph's stat line, 24 of 31, actually pretty solid for a backup quarterback. But for 171 yards, 24 completions, gets you 170 yards. That's crazy. I mean, DK Metcalf had 5 catches, totaled 22 yards. Calvin Austin had 4 catches for 36 yards. Your tight ends, Fryermuth. I mean, they just don't have any deep field options. It's like they really need a player like Pickens.
Well, it's hard to take the top off a defense when you're running like two and three tight end sets most
Yep.
plays.
Yep.
Like generally, if there's only one wide receiver on the field that you're really concerned about, you can roll a safety over top of it. It makes it a bit hard to take advantage of that. So, yeah, I mean, I think it is just kind of how this offense is. It's going to be a lot more like catch and run opportunities, trying to set up some misdirections, sneak a tight end or something, and then just pound the run game. Which honestly, with a backup quarterback in, I don't think is a horrible. You don't want to be asking a backup to do too much, but yeah, it's not going to probably win you a ton of football games. It'll keep you close though.
Next up, Bears are at the Eagles. That's the Black Friday game, and then Bills are going to the Steelers.